This careless fugitive slipped through every net until a cigarette brought him back, so the judge lit the sentence he tried to avoid.
In speaking with my client, he has indicated that at that time he asked permission to go to the rosary once his dad passed.
All right, so I still don't understand why you didn't report. Why didn't you report? I mean, that's the least you can do.
Basically, the passing of my father I kind of got lost. I was basically lost the whole time. I had nobody to talk to or ask for guidance or nothing. Well, I basically went back to a house, to an empty house.
So how did you end up coming into custody? Did you turn yourself in?
I kind of did and didn't. I was
Well, I mean, it's either yes or no.
No.
So how did you become in custody?
I was at an area where I was just supposed to be smoking cigarettes, and I was smoking cigarettes.
All right, the court is going to find violation of condition number 4 true. The court is going to grant the motion. The court is going to sentence you to 4 years in the prison. 2024, are you ready to proceed?
Sure.
Court is calling 2024 CR 0663 State versus 1 Flores. Could I have parties announced? State,
Ashley Jones,
defense,
Justin.
and are you Mr. Flores?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same one Flores who was placed on community supervision in 2024 CR 0663 for the offense of continuous violence against the family on March 26, 2024 for 5 years?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Yes, the state is going to proceed on violation condition number 4. On or about the 27th day of March 2024 in Dare County, Texas, the defendant Juan Flores did then and there fail to attend orientation at the Dare County Community Supervision and Corrections Department in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you to 5 years in the prison? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is not, Your Honor. The state would recommend that the court sentence the defendant to 4 years in the Texas Department of Corrections. It appears he had no intention of complying with this probation since once he was released from jail, he absconded. And I believe defense will argue proceeding.
All right, defense, what are you requesting?
Judge, probation has an alternative recommendation. They're recommending that he submit to the TAP while he's in custody, and just follow recommendations in the not the alternative, but assuming that he gets out, it would be intensive supervision. We would ask the court to consider that option. In speaking with my client, obviously I didn't represent him at the onset, Judge, but he has indicated that at that time, once he was placed on probation, I think the court had actually, and I don't know if there's notes, Judge, this is what he's telling me, that at that time the court had given permission. I believe he was bonded out because his dad was very sick, but he was on monitor. And at that time, he asked permission to go to the rosary once his dad passed. This is obviously he lived with his father. So once he was bonded out, that was the home he went back to. It was a very different setting. He says he fell into a very deep depression. I understand that various family members were reached out to, sort of indicating the same. He was at this home. He understands that obviously his hands aren't clean on this, Judge. He's just asking for another opportunity. I did indicate that he would have to submit to some of those initial things probably while he was in custody. I've asked the background of those. He's just asking for help from the court, Judge.
All right, so I still don't understand why you didn't report. You want to raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
You can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Flores.
Why didn't you report? I mean, that's the least you can do.
Basically, the passing of my father I kind of got lost. I was basically lost the whole time. I had nobody to talk to or ask for guidance or nothing.
So,
I basically went back to a house, to an empty house.
so how did you end up coming into custody? Did you turn yourself in?
I kind of did and didn't. I was
Well, I mean, it's either yes or no.
No.
So how did you become in custody?
I was at an area where I was just supposed to be smoking cigarettes, and I was smoking cigarettes.
Mhm. All right, is there anything else?
The only thing, Judge, is that I would say, I believe he's been in at least 30 days, so I would ask the court to consider that as a sanction.
And from the state, Your Honor, the state would offer the court summary pending any objection from defense counsel. Defense counsel did bring up that probation had been trying to reach out to several family members, and it's the state's impression that some of that information that defense counsel gave may be incorrect.
All right, any objections to the court reviewing this court summary?
No, Judge.
All right, let me find it. Oh, it should be on here. It's sent to me by email, but I just don't look at it until both parties agree. Let me see. All right, is there anything else? All right, the court is going to find violation of condition number 4 true. The court is going to grant the motion. The court is going to sentence you to 4 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with Kimberly Destiny Ortiz. And I'll recommend the therapeutic community. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because I'm sorry. It's a long day. All right. So you reviewed the trial court certification?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You have a limited right to appeal. And that right to appeal is as it relates in the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you were on probation. Do you understand?
Yes.
Because this is a felony conviction and an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
This foolish father gambled with lives on the road, so the judge handed down justice with a heavy hand and sharp words.
Why are you doing this foolish? You could have been killed. An officer could have been killed. A citizen could have been killed, because that's happened when there's people who don't pull over when the police ask them to pull over.
Yes, ma'am. It was foolish of me to do or commit.
So are you employed? What do you do?
I have my own company of construction.
Do you have any children?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. See, and how old are your children?
13, 15, and 16.
All right. So you have a 16-year-old who maybe is going to start driving. And what I can tell you, 16-year-olds, when they start driving, they really don't have the experience yet. So this chase that you were doing, or this evading with this officer, that could have been your 16-year-old out driving on the road, not knowing what to do and getting hit, maybe being killed because you're out there evading. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
The court is going to sentence you to 10 years in the prison.